Hello everyone, happy New Year's Eve. I thought we could toast to 2024 together and do my top foundations for 2023. So here we are. Cheers to 2024. Thank you for all your support throughout the year, watching my videos, commenting. I've loved it. And here's to many more videos. Right, I'm filming this in the evening, so that's why it's but I wanted to get a video up before the new year because I love, New Year's Eve is not my favourite, you know that, but I do love New Year's Day when it's a fresh, new, brand new January day. So I'll have lots of lovely content for you in the new year, but I thought I'd just put one up tonight just to say thank you, just to say Happy New Year, and to, you know, end the year on my favourite topic, which is foundations. So cheers to you all. Right, top foundations for 2023. You will know I'm a creature of habit. I don't buy thousands of foundations. I'm rarely swayed. So I'm just going to show you, you probably already know what they are, my top foundations for 2023. These are my tried and true. I always go back to them. They're reliable, they work. But just for reference, I've got very oily, blemish prone skin. So for me, everything is full coverage and long lasting. So if that's not for you, you may want to click out. But if it is for you, carry on watching. So I'm going to start off with number one, Double Wear. Double Wear is just, I mean, it's iconic, but it's a foundation that does the job. It does what it says on the tin. I've got 3W1 Ivory Beige, which is a beautiful mix of foundation. I'm going to show you what I mix that with. And 2W1 Dawn, which I wear on its own in my paler months. But I'm wearing this today mixed. It's just it's got a nice consistency. This has like a, you know, a satin finish. It's buildable depending on the tool that you use. If I want a fuller coverage, I'll use a brush and really pack on. If I want a lighter coverage, I'll use a sponge. But for me, if you've got oily skin and makeup, your face tends to eat up your makeup, then this is the foundation for you. It is going to last, it's not going to budge. I can't wear tinted moisturisers, they just don't work for me. This sort of clean girl makeup look is not for me. I like a full-on base, you know, I feel more productive, I feel more myself, and I like it. And I never have any problems with this. It just always works. It does the job, it works, it looks great. It's a good shade range, and it just never lets me down. So those are will always. But my favourite combination, and what I'm wearing now, is the mix of barePro and Double Wear in these specific shades. This is in the shade Warm Natural, but newsflash, this has been reformulated. I did say, didn't I? I did say this has been reformulated to barePro Matte, which, you know, it's quite strange because this is matte, so I don't really know why it's called barePro Matte. But the UK is not seeing this new foundation till September 2024. The US, it's being launched, I think, on the 4th of January. September? We've got to wait till September for the relaunch of this. Now, I don't know whether I should stock up on this original one or hope and pray that the new one's any good. But I love these two mixed together. For me, it just creates such a lovely base. I don't know, it's just so nice. It goes on really well. I don't feel like I have to, you know, work to put it on. It just blends beautifully and it gives you that really nice colour as well. This particular shade, I have to tell you, there's something about 3N1 Ivory Beige that just blends unbelievably. It's so malleable. It, you know, Dawn, it takes a bit of blending. And the same with this, it's very dry and dense, and this on its own can look too much. but mixed together, it's a beautiful finish that lasts all day long. It's just fabulous. And I absolutely love this. And I've been going back to this, you know, regularly because I just love it. So, and you know that I've used it for years and years and years, and it's just been my go-to at the moment. Now, next foundation, these are foundation powders that I often incorporate with my liquids because I like a bit more. And I just find that a translucent powder just looks like chalk. But when you use a foundation powder, it just looks so good. So what I have on at the moment is barePro. And my favorite combo is this combo here. It's just unreal. I do have to get another one of these powders because it's finished. As you can see, look at that. So I'm scraping around the edges. But this just gives that buttery finish. It's so nice. You can pile it on and it never ever looks too much. So I highly recommend using a foundation powder if you want that flawless coverage. It doesn't make you look cakey. That's the funniest thing. It's like the more foundations I wear, the less cakey it is. If I just wear double wear and or immerse it, I feel that it just looks too much. But with a foundation powder, especially a mineral one, I think, it just looks really nice. And then this brings me on to bareMinerals Original and bareMinerals Matte. Original I have talked about for many a year, and I recently watched a YouTube video with, she's an LA makeup artist, and is it Susan Yara, I think? And they were like, I mean, they were really dissing bareMinerals Original. Like, I couldn't believe it. And they're like, does anyone even wear that anymore? I haven't even heard about it anymore because it was on the Sephora top rated. And I was like, what? You've not applied it properly then. There's a way to apply this that you get the results you want. I love this at certain times of the year. And to be fair, you do have to work with this. You've got to have really hydrated skin. Some days my skin doesn't like this and it won't work. Some days it does. That's what I'm saying. You've got to have a foundation wardrobe where you've got foundations that you know are going to work. So if you're going out or doing something and you need your base to last, you've got that. But say if you're like, you know, you're going out for a coffee on a Sunday and you really don't want to wear a full on, then this is perfect. It doesn't need to last all day, but it just gives you that confidence of a little bit of coverage. Now, if you find that it's not working for you and it's not giving you the coverage you want, try it over a foundation. Both of these, buffed over any liquid foundation, is going to give you the most magical base of your life. bareMinerals Matte over Estee Lauder Double Wear is phenomenal. I often wear the shade Golden Nude 16, which is slightly darker, over 2W1 Dawn. It gives just the most amazing finish. It just does something. You know, when you put your foundation on, you're like, oh, it's just not, you need one of these just to buff over the top. Either or, both look amazing. So if you're a person who's tried bareMinerals and you're like, look, it's not giving me coverage, it's not working, blah, 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 try it over your liquid with a big fluffy brush, buff over your liquid, and it's gonna give you an amazing finish. And that way you can enjoy the powder without trying to make it work on its own. Because I just find translucent powders can look too much. Whereas a mineral powder, it just does something to your base. It just looks amazing. So I mean, you know, let me show you. You know, I have a lot of them, okay? Because I love them for that purpose, for working over the foundation that I've already got on. So there we have it. That's it. Those are my top foundation picks for 2023. And they'll probably be my top foundation picks for the next year, because I find when something works, I like to stick with it. And it's so easy to be swayed on YouTube with all these new foundation launches and, you know, what other people are recommending. I mean, I've bought so many foundations, expensive foundations, and I just know that these work for me. I know when I need a flawless base, I can get one. I know the finish I get. I know the feeling I get. Remember I said makeup is a feeling? So I know how I feel with these foundations, and I'm confident in the fact that they're going to last. Do you know what I mean? So there we are. So happy makeup. Happy 2024. I can't wait to do some more makeup with you. More makeup looks. And just feeling good about ourselves. It's all about, for me, going into 2024, we just want to feel good. We don't want to be, you know, like pushing ourselves to unachievable limits. We just want to feel good and we want to feel happy. Wear what you love, put on your makeup, and just hold yourself high and enjoy your eyeliner or your lipstick or your eyeshadow or whatever. But just do something for yourself every day. Do that little thing every day. Taking the time to, you know, pamper yourself. Taking the time to do your hair, to do your makeup, and see how you feel. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Once again, wishing you all the best for 2024. Ta-da!